It's 8:18. Well, when Sean McGinn signed up for online dating, he was hopeful of finding love. But then he realised that many of the women listed on Match.com weren't actively using the website. So he decided to sue the company for giving him false hope. Well, a few years back, the same site was accused of using its own employees to respond to subscribers. So how can you feel safe about using an internet dating service? Well, joining us is psychologist Jo Lamble and Leah Jarvis from RSVP.com. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for joining us. Leah, we'll start with you. Look, obviously I assume that online dating can be successful. We've had some great emails from viewers saying that they've met their spouses and partners. So tell us, it obviously does work.
It does work. I mean, I think the thing to remember with online dating is it's still dating. It's a way to meet people, but you still have the same highs and the same lows and unfortunately sometimes the same rejection. But it can work. Realistic expectations should be set, but we've had over 8,000 marriages in the 12 years we've been in business, so certainly some great stories.
And how do you make sure, or can you not, that the singles are genuine?
Well, I mean, we do our best to make sure that people on the site are genuine. We have a bigger customer service team in RSVP than any other team in the business. So we have people there checking the site every day, they look at the photos that come through, and we actually ask our members to also help. If you see a profile that doesn't quite seem right, let us know, we'll check it out. Better to be cautious, and I think, you know, we put checks in place.
But for the other ones, I mean, we hear about Match.com that years ago they were sprung and it was employees who were answering. I guess there's really not much you can do to double check that that's not happening.
Look, it's unfortunate things like that have happened, but I think really you just need to have your guard up the whole time, same as if you're offline dating or online dating. Be genuine in your profile and just have courtesy, have respect, be polite and reply. Even if you're not interested, it's really nice to get a response back, even if it's a no thanks.
It's really good to treat it as though it's offline dating as well. Jo, what do you think? Is online dating a good thing?
Yeah, I think it can be a really good thing. It's easy. You can do it at home in your jammies. That's really good. And I've heard some great success stories. And not just about people who've met online, but people who've been divorced or widowed or single for a long time. And then they go online and that spurs them on. And they think, OK, now I'm more open to the idea of dating. So they might then accept other offers or friends' offers to match them up with someone. So that can be good. But they do need to be careful. There is a lot of rejection. I think it's the idea of how many people are on there. And if they put their profile up and they can see that there's thousands and thousands of potential mates out there and they don't get any responses, it can be really, really hard to take. So it is important, as you say, to be realistic.
You've got some good advice. We'll bring up a graphic showing your tips if you can just run through them. So you've sort of said be realistic.
Yeah, be realistic. Use other ways to meet people. So don't just say, right, I'm only going to go online dating. Make sure you do use all the old-fashioned ways to meet people as well. Meet face-to-face as soon as possible. I think it's really bad to just stay online chatting. You want to bring it into the real world and see if that chemistry's there. Take a break after a while. If you felt you've had too many rejections, take a break, go offline for a month or two, and then come back on, maybe jazz up your profile and start again. And I always think it's good to do it with friends. If a group of friends say, come on, let's all get online and we'll all start dating, you can support each other, you can help weed out some, you know, potentially inappropriate people. Even if your friends, because it can be hard if your friends meet someone online, they're really happy and you haven't had any success, but use that as inspiration, because you can still say, okay, well, it worked for them, so I can keep going.
And also, Leah, do you get your friends to help you with your profile? Because a lot of people, especially if they're returning to the dating scene after being attached for a long time, might find it a little hard to kind of spruik their good points.
Even the most confident people find it sometimes really hard to sit in front of a computer screen and write, you know, 10 minutes of information about themselves. It can be really daunting. So a friend or a trusted colleague or someone that knows you inside out is often a great person to sit with you and just coax you through the process.
Well, some great advice there, and I like it when you said treat it as offline dating, so be realistic about it all. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, very shortly, does feng shui actually work, and how you can use it to improve your life? But straight ahead, we've got this morning's headlines and today's weather. This is a special edition of Sunrise. Koshi is live in Canberra.